Offset did his first interview on the Creator Sync podcast. This was insane. So as you guys know, Offset was shot at the casino about 2 weeks ago. Um, he was shot after allegedly little TJ and a few other people allegedly seen him at the casino because allegedly he owed fucking little TJ money. So as you guys know, freaking Offset, he has a huge gambling addiction. I don't know what's up with them with this gambling shit. He's borrowing money from this person. He borrowed money from Selena Powell. A whole bunch of shit, bro. This shit is getting spicy, my boy. Bro, shout out to Gangsta for YouTube. But like I said, this shit is getting spicy, bro. So he did this interview and he did a deep dive into basically what happened. He gonna talk about, what he's gonna do now to move smarter and what he's gonna do to, make his career. Because right now he was just in the casino on a Monday and he got shot. Basically, like people was like talking about like, why is he not in the studio? Why is he not doing something else? Why is he there? And he should be making music, bro. But for the greatest thing, bro, is that he alive. He's doing good. He's making a full recovery, and that's the blessing. So the praise to the Most High for that, because he got kids and stuff, and he got a lot of kids. So that's the greatest. But without further ado, we're about to get to the content. So get what y'all got to give. If you guys like the content, subscribe, show some love. Let's get to it.
Mentality, man. The show don't ever stop. At the end of the day, I was blessed enough to be able to still move. You know what I mean? So I'm still moving. I ain't really I didn't really have a checklist for it. I just felt like, okay, maybe I need to be ducked off a little bit more, locked in, working on my craft and figuring out what's my next move in the music. All the other shit was just like distractions and just getting in the way of just doing shit.
And I 100% agree with that, because I really feel like, Offset got really distracted. He was distracted. He was just in the club. I'm telling you, like all the Offset songs, is his best songs with features. He needs to be locked in and getting into his bag and focusing on what he was, because he's not broke. People was making allegations say he broke and everything like that. He's not broke. He just let the fame get to his head, and I believe he feel like he don't have to pay back anybody because he's part of the Migos. Well, he was part of the Migos, but they're all family members and all kind of shit. But let's keep going. This shit is bad. This shit's crazy. Like, let's keep going.
Be in places, wrong place, wrong time. But we here, man. I'm pushing, man. At the end of the day, the grind don't stop, bro. I ain't want nobody to feel sorry for me and no shit like that. Like, people get shot every day, bro. Like, I'm blessed. I can keep pushing. So why would I just sit down? I gotta keep pushing.
And you see, this is where I'm going to have to rebuttal. People do get shot every day, but you had a reason for being shot. You owed niggas money. You didn't pay them. So therefore, niggas basically kind of had a bounty on your head, bro. They basically was ready to get you. This was a targeted attack, bro. They seen your ass and they got action, allegedly. So for you to make it sound like this was just a random act of fucking violence, bro, it really wasn't. This shit, they seen you. You said what you said to them. Now you want to play this shit cool like people get shot every day. Bro, be fucking for real. You put this upon yourself when you borrow a nigga money, and when a nigga remind you of it, you got into a beef with him. Offset gets in a beef with anybody that he owes money. He will literally fuck you over, stop talking to you. He does this multiple times with Selena Powell, with Lil TJ. This nigga even asking fans for the fucking money because he got the clout. Like I said, he let the fucking fame go to his fucking head, right? So for him to over here make it sound like it's just a random event, like he was just innocent, and that it was just a random act of violence. It wasn't. It was targeted. You owed the money, and they did what the fuck they did, allegedly. I don't know what happened, but a bullet came from some fucking where. But yeah, this is insane how he thinks that was justified. I just don't get that shit, bro. Like, that's not justified at all, bro. Honestly. But let's keep going with the video because, bro.
Keep going.
I gotta tell you something. I know billionaires who are miserable people. I know broke people who inspire me to live my life a certain way. And what the difference is that these billionaires, they're always stressing about what they want next. This guy's got a bigger boat. He's got the better spot to park it in St. Bart's.
So like I said, shout out to the Creators Inc. podcast. Like their interviews is very detailed, and shout them out, bro. Subscribe to them, show some love to them, bro. Like it's like they be having a therapy session with these damn niggas. They just be talking, but then they're not just asking rhetorical questions. They're gonna get more in depth with you. They're separating themselves from the regular interviews, and I love that shit, bro. So shout out to them. Thank you for the content, bro. Let's keep going. This is crazy, honestly. Yeah. Like Offset, he just playing victim here. Like this shit did not just
Miserable people, like assholes. And then I know some broke people who are just genuinely so happy for what they have. We got to be happy for what we have all day. I think that's a big problem with society, and I think that's a big problem with maybe even rap culture, is just all the limbic bullshit, the stuff that you wake up and you do shit for. You know, you stress yourself out to make money to keep the image. Imagine waking up every day and just being so grateful, you know, to have your arms and your legs and your limbs, your people.
And yeah, he got a point. He got a point. You know, in rap culture and in different cultures, you always want more. No matter if we got a Mercedes, bro, we gonna manifest that Rolls Royce. If you got a Lamborghini, you're gonna fucking manifest something bigger than that, like a Ferrari or a Bugatti or something like that, bro. You know, you're gonna manifest it. Everything has levels, bro. Everybody wanna level up from the Chevy Malibu to a fucking Mercedes. Everybody wanna level up somewhere, you know? So it is true that people would do it no matter what, just because they see somebody else. It kind of goes back to the saying, the keep it up with the Jonas type shit, like keep it up with the next person. And you know, a lot of rich people, they drive basic ass cars. Like a lot of rich people is really humble, like J. Cole and a few other people. I don't know how humble he is. Maybe he got a fucking Ferrari, but that nigga pulls out that 1987, 1990 Honda Civic anytime he fucking can. And that shit is dedication for real. So but without further ado, let's keep going, because bro, like this interview is like already going good.
For the record.
Thank God. That's very important. I don't know what she put in this, but I feel fucking.
Don't you feel something?
I feel fucking something.
So, I want to ask you about what you think your next big move gonna be. Creators Inc. hasn't really hit like a peak, but like, you know, you gotta always be ready to work for the next thing. What's your next play?
Okay, so Creators Inc., very candidly, is successful because of other platforms, because of OnlyFans, and because of creators needing management on OnlyFans. Creators Inc. is successful.
Yeah, me the big granddaddy shot. Trying to get a nigga drunk in this motherfucker.
So I have made over 400 individual females and probably a handful of males. I'd say
And you see Offset is cold, bro. So now he gonna try to bring it back to him, bring it back to Creators Inc. Basically, kind of not trash talking his platform, bro, but basically trying to downplay what he built over there, like what's next, because he sees that he's only at 4,000 subscribers. So now he's trying to reverse it to him to try to see what he's gonna do, like what he's trying to do better, bro. But bro, like, yeah, we understand it. Like, as I said, people let fame get to their head, but then he's like, he basically feel like, how the fuck can you talk about me and you're not there yet? Like, you're not hella rich, at least for YouTube. You don't know what the fuck he does, but he's about to explain it, like his platform and why it wins, you know, because I feel like he's trying to downplay his platform right there, like basically kind of talk shit and throw shots, like a little bit, like, what do you got going on over here? But nah, because, you know, he took that shit personal. Let's keep going.
Probably like 6 males that I can think of, self-made millionaires. But I don't really have ultimate say over what they can do with that business. They can decide to take that business somewhere else and have someone else manage it. And there have been lots of times where I've taken somebody from literally working at Starbucks to a millionaire. They make the money and they go and they hang out in Miami or in LA, and someone else puts a better, more flashy, attractive idea and they run away. And by the time they come back, their business is destroyed, which isn't good for me and it's not good for them either. It's lose-lose.
Nice.
And so this time I want to be the house. So I built my own creator platform called BuzzStar, which allows creators like yourself to take 1-minute FaceTime phone calls from fans and they can pay for access. It's a 70% split toward the creator. We justify our 30% because we're actually building a marketplace. You're not just saying, I want to chat, I'll accept a call for $100 a minute. It actually creates a dynamic marketplace where, because of your demand, the fans come in and they all outbid each other to go next. And, if a big creator like yourself is saying, well, I wouldn't want my fans to pay a lot.
So you see, at this point, Offset is just like, he don't know what the fuck to say. Because he thought this dude was probably a nobody. This dude has hella accolades. He's basically saying that he had chili before this shit. He had money before this shit. This is just something that he does on the side that he's trying to grow. But for Offset to try to use it as like a punching bag, like basically like, what the fuck you got here? Like, I'm trying to little boy him. This dude has shit going on. He got motion. I bet he don't owe a whole bunch of motherfuckers $300,000. I bet he don't. Like honestly, I don't believe he owe nobody like that, and people not looking to shoot him. Like, dude, like I don't fuck with this, bro. I don't at all.
I want to get into a business venture with you. Even if it's not BuzzStar, you doing your shit with that. But I know your smart ass is gonna come up with some other shit. I want to come to the table with some liquid, because once upon a time, I'll be 45. I don't want to be doing shows when I'm 45. I don't care if they're $1 million. I love music. I want to be able to make music, right? Because I love to do that. It's like a passion of mine for the fans. I would love to still remain big artists, can sell out stadium.
I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash the fuck out. Oh, I'm about to crash the fuck out, bro. Offset, bro. You owe people fucking money, bro. Now you talking about some basically paying liquid. Pay them people first. Pay all the people that you owe. And still at the fucking casino. You talking about some, you want to fucking give these people money and do all this shit, all this kind of bullshit. Bro, be fucking for real. Now you want to invest in the man's business after you just was talking about him, bro? Be fucking for real. Now you want to invest in the man's business after you was just basically trying to little boy him in this fucking interview. Did that make any fucking sense, bro? Honestly, like, bro, like, that shit make me want to crash the fuck out, bro. It's like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, look, he got the right mindset, but hopefully you don't fuck over this dude, because maybe he ain't as fucking nice, bro. Because when you give people money, bro, nigga, this is crazy. This nigga owe a fucking casino $100,000. This nigga owe Selena Powell $15,000. He owe little TJ $10,000. This nigga owe a fan $5,000 or $1,000. Where the fuck, bro? Pay all your debts first. You got the money. Lock in. And then he talking about something. He want to retire making music by 45, bro. Nah, you gotta make fucking music. You say you love it. All your songs is fucking features, bro. I have not heard of an Offset song that really have been making it and really did by itself without having another fucking artist on there. Lil Uzi Vert or somebody else on it, bro. I have not seen it yet. Like, that's why I'm like, fuck, I gotta crash out, bro. This is crazy. Like, let's keep going. This is insane, bro. This is insane, bro. Man, raise my blood pressure, yay. Fuck.
Shit like that, but I really don't. I want to do my shit like Jay-Z. Jay-Z don't really. When he performed, it's a moment.
He's too rich to do shit.
Right? So I'm saying, but like, he's doing a new for his albums, for the 20th anniversary of his albums. But it's fire because it's a moment. You don't know the next time you're gonna see this nigga perform. But he also sitting at home, bringing in
What a watch collection he has.
crazy. Because of the businesses though. And I just feel like if I look at my peers, right? Not my peers, the generations before me. There's only 3 of the Jay-Z's. It's Nas. He's before my time. So technically, like, my time, not trying to diss nobody, man. I just don't see the growth and development, the maturity in the bankroll, the maturity in the business steps. Like, cause I can't be the cool, swaggy nigga forever, bro. That's just the truth, right? I'm gonna be 45 one day. And I wanna beat it's like the statistics of becoming the artist. When I was being an artist, I wanted to break the barrier in my family, become the breadwinner, becomes to do some shit that they didn't think I could do. You know what I'm saying? So with the business, I want to do that shit too. Like, I don't give a fuck about images and all that shit. You know why? Because when you have businesses, when you get older, that shit just make you look clean anyways. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a time. I'm 34 right now. In a minute,
This dude Offset is literally saying a lot of nothing. He is saying a lot of words. Bro, he's not saying shit. He just basically like he like to hear himself talk. Bro, this is insane.
I'm gonna be 40. And then what I noticed too about the people that got billions, they touch the billions in late 40s, mid 40s. You get lucky if you see a billionaire that touched it in their 20s and 30s, bro. So I know it's like, I feel like when you get to that 40 line pass, it's a certain amount of bread you got to go get that's available for you to get. But everybody don't get it, especially in my field of work. Rappers, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to be a superstar and can always perform and make the money. But when I'm 45, bro, I wanna see like $50 billion checks and shit like that. And then the thing is, I feel like in our culture, a lot of people come at us with say for instance, you would start a liquor brand, right? Instead of saying to me, yo, invest, you got 2 million. You think because I think I'm who I am, I don't want to do that, right? You'll come at me, not you specifically, but they'll come at me like, okay, well, it's a new liquor, started in 2026. We got 2 billion for you to be a brand ambassador and to post it and have it at your shows and have it at your, and then think about it. 7, 9 years from now, I cannot imagine being attacked.
First off, another thing, bro. Why the fuck? Why the fuck is he hooked up to a machine, bro? Critic saying, what the fuck is this, bro? You guys hooked this motherfucker up to a machine? What the fuck? This is insane, gang. Oh, fuck no, bro. Man, this whole interview is fucking like, dude, I'm trying to see if this dude talk about anything else, because, bro, he is like, he's saying a lot of words. He's not saying shit. Like, he's not saying shit at all, bro. Like, I'm about to see if I can, bro, this is bullshit.
Worth zero, or it's going to be worth $5 billion. If I lost
in the world, the stories, or it's something attached to the artist that made it a story. So I always have like it ain't even shit that was crazy.
I feel like you're grateful and you're measuring that. But I feel like also don't forget, as you know better than I do, we have a very limited amount of time on this earth. And that 50 years after we're gone, whether you're Mark Zuckerberg or Jay-Z or some homeless bum, what's the difference? You know, so do what you like, do what makes you happy. And I feel like the biggest thing that changed for me one day was like, you know what? Doesn't really matter if I'm worth 5 million or 5 billion. Really doesn't. What's it gonna matter at the end of the day? Just enjoy your fucking life. And you know what I did? I started playing a little more golf. I started going to the golf course more and being out in the sunshine and not being so fucking stressed.
Yeah, bro, this interview,
Not being so miserable. And guess what happened then? So much more good shit came to me because people wanted to be around me. They were like, this guy's a vibe. This guy feels good to be around. He's on a level. Before I was like, fuck, you know, I make this money, but I spend it all out the door. God damn, I'm fucking pissing away this opportunity. Who wants to be around that guy? Fucking nobody.
Yes.
So you got to keep yourself also like, you know, on the right vibe.
all right, yeah, guys, that's the interview. It was a lot of fucking filler talk, bullshit. Dude, like, fuck Offset. You good at talking. He good at talking. He's kind of like, he got that Obama shit where he good at talking but not saying a lot of shit. He's not saying shit. Shout out Obama, bro. Obama was not saying shit most of the time. But without further ado, that's pretty much it, bro. It's back in you another banger. If you guys fuck with my content, hey, Shout out to all my subscribers. I just hit 100 subscribers, bro. Yes, sir. Hey, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to 1,000. You know, drop another banger. Again, it's your boy D Reacts. That's it. Peace.